I've got another last minute pumpkin craft for you guys. We're going to make a yarn wrapped pumpkin with one of our styrofoam balls here from my Dollar Tree haul. So the first thing I want to do is flatten that. That's going to help it sit a little better and also give it a little bit more of a pumpkin shape. I'm just going to roll and round those corners out. And then I'm going to take an apple coring tool and hollow out the center. And I'm just wiggling until I get it to go through there slowly. I don't want to break and tear my styrofoam. I just want to cut that round hole. And this is just one that I was getting rid of out of my kitchen. I often give throwaway kitchen tools a new life in my craft room if I can. Okay, so we've got our pumpkin shape. And I've got my sandstone colored yarn from Dollar Tree as well. I went ahead and pulled off about 5 strands as wide as from fingertip to fingertip with my arms stretched out wide. And I've got those ready to start with, and we're just going to wrap yarn around our pumpkin. If you wanted to, you could paint that so that you don't have any white showing through in the end, but I would rather just wrap more yarn if I need to. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put my yarn on a yarn needle here. It's just a plastic yarn needle. You can get these really inexpensively anywhere that you can find yarn usually. So I'm just going to put the end through there with a little bit of a tail so it doesn't come off. And on the opposite end, I want to go ahead and get that glued down so that we've got a start. And I'm going to use my Mod Podge finger caps here to protect myself from the hot glue. What I want to do is put that on the yarn because I don't want to melt my styrofoam ball. And then I'm going to press it on. Just enough to hold it. And after that, it'll start holding itself when we wrap. So I'm just going to wrap up through the bottom, out the top, and make that layer, and up through again. And you can do this any way you want. You can go strand by strand, you can go opposite sides and work your way around like that. Whatever it takes to get that completely covered with yarn. If you see a little gap there, then you know you just need to go ahead and do another strand right there. And this is one of those mindless sort of crafts that you can just do while you're watching TV or anything else. You don't have to think about a whole lot or count anything or figure anything out. It's just wrapping. To me, it's the kind of craft that's the most therapeutic because you can just kind of get lost. Okay, so then when I reach an end, I'm going to go ahead and glue that down again because I don't want to lose these. And string on a new strand. Glue down our end. And just keep wrapping until our pumpkin is completely covered. Okay, this is strand number 7. That was about the length of my arm span. And obviously that's going to vary depending on your yarn. Bulkier yarn will cover more of the styrofoam ball with each pass, so you may need less strands of that. But this is just a medium weight yarn. It's a number 4 weight. and it's kind of thin. So I did look for a bulky yarn. I think that would just be a prettier look also to have a bulky yarn, but I couldn't find any in sort of a pumpkin-y color. I think a bulky yarn would be really cute for it too, or maybe even this cotton twine, rope looking twine that I got at Dollar Tree. I think that would make a cute pumpkin. Okay, and I think strand number 7 is going to do it. And the way I'm winding this has got it open all the way through, you can see. But if you wanted to, you could sort of span across what will be the bottom and then back down through, leaving an opening on what will be the top and spanning across. That way you're closed at the bottom, but I didn't think it really mattered that much what the bottom looks like, but that's up to you, however you decide to wrap yours. And I'm just going to go around a few more times, just wherever I think it needs a little more coverage. And also, if some are tighter than others and some are looser, and you get these little ridges showing, I think that just adds to the pumpkin look. So again, up to you. A little more hot glue down in there. And hold it into that hot glue until it sets a little bit. And then just cut that off. Really cute, and you can make them to match any color of decor, just whatever yarn you choose. So for a stem, I'm going to use this. It's just one of these handles off of a sponge brush from Dollar Tree, and I just went over that with my antique wax, and that's going to be my stem. I'm just going to shove that down in there. Let me see how that length is. I think that's going to work. Get a little bit of my Spanish moss. Okay, now I'm going to go all the way around. And I always like those a little crooked. I think it looks more natural that way. And I'm just going to put a border around the edge of that and stick some of my Spanish moss around. And there's your yarn wrapped pumpkin. I think these are a really cute last minute decoration. So leave me a comment down below and let me know what you think. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Give me a like over on my Facebook page. And be sure to join our Facebook group, Craftie Minds. Also, follow me on Pinterest and Instagram. And don't forget to visit my blog. I'll have those listed in the description below, so be sure to check them out. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.